Oh, hey, I'm Rob.
And I'm Shannon. Welcome to Build Up, the show about shows between the shows. Sky Katz is up next on Build to talk about the season 2 premiere of Raven's Home, and she's gonna perform for us. Are you guys excited?
Who's excited to see
Woo!
Sky? Yeah.
Oh, I am so excited. I'm a big fan.
Me too.
You know, I just love music in general. I could listen to music all day.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually a musician. It's one of my other jobs I do. I'm kind of a pop star, actually. People don't know about that about me, but I perform pop music.
Yeah, Rob, I've been your friend for like 11 years, and I had no idea you did music.
Oh, well, I'm kind of like big in other places, like on the internet and just like all around.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got a lot of tracks.
Blowing my mind.
Yeah, well, I guess you didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to listen to it sometime.
Well, we could just pull it up right now if you want to hear like one of my hot tracks.
I mean, I'd love to.
Find my shoes.
That's you?
They must be around here somewhere. They're lost.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That is amazing.
that was one of my hit singles called "Why Can't I Find My Shoes."
That was really good. What was the inspiration for that?
I couldn't find my shoes.
Sometimes you listen to a song and you're like, what's the deep meaning here? And it's just very straightforward. I love that. I love that.
It's also a metaphor for like life. Sometimes you just can't find it. Like, what is it? What am I doing? But I found it eventually. I found the shoes. I put them on. Now.
Yeah, there you are. Your feet are in fact covered.
Yeah, it worked.
All right. Well, you know what? I would love to work with you sometime because I'm actually a DJ.
What, Shannon?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a DJ. I got to hear your stuff.
Yeah. I mean, can you pull it up? I know, right? Fire. Right?
That was, wow. That was, dude, were you saying DJ Khaled?
Yeah. Isn't that great? I said, that's the track, actually. It's one of my older tracks from 2009, and I was like, what's going to get the people talking? What's going to make this go viral? DJ Khaled. I don't know. It just came to me.
Oh. What's your performance name?
DJ Khaled.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, I could consider that. I do have a lot of hit songs though, so
Yeah. What other hits do you have?
Well, there's another song. We could hear it.
I have too much anxiety about the news.
Not the news.
Oh wow, it's really stressful.
It's stressful.
What am I to do?
Oh.
I'm gonna try and dance. It didn't work. I'm still thinking about the news.
I could see people in the club dancing to that for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's really topical. It's about being stressed out about the news, and then trying to not think about it.
All right. Well, I'd love to show you one more little track of mine so that maybe we can collaborate together.
Yeah. You know what? I'll give it a try.
DJ Khaled, DJ Khaled, DJ Khaled.
You guys felt it, right? Oh,
Whoa,
so
wow.
good.
The beat never dropped, and I like that about that. That was
thank
really
you.
original.
Yeah, I'm just like such an amazing DJ, and I can't wait to collab with you, Rob. But right now, I'm really, really excited to go backstage because I hear that Sky Katz is maybe prepping for her build,
Oh my
taking
gosh.
some pics. Let's see.
I hope we catch her, and I
There
hope she
she
can give us some
is.
advice.
Hey, Sky.
Oh, hi.
What's
Hi, Sky.
up?
How are you?
How you doing?
Great, how are you?
Good. I am obsessed with your shoes.
Thank you. Compliment, we like traded compliments.
Who should compliment first?
So we're trying to be musicians too. I don't know if you've heard some of our hot tracks, but do you have any advice for like really old performers like us?
Of course I do. No styles are ever out. If you listen to music, you'll see that some old school is coming back with some artists. So you could stick to your style. You don't have to follow what's new or any trends.
Wow, that was actually really good.
I thought of that just now on the spot. Like, clap it up for me. I'm like, yeah.
That was amazing.
Thank you so much for not shaming us for being old people. Yeah. It's super inspiring.
I didn't call you old. I just said like whatever style was in your generation.
Oh no, you didn't know. You didn't say that. That's us. That's us. Actually, all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. This has been Build Up. Hope you're gonna hang out and have fun with us on Build. Go to buildseries.com to catch Sky Katz on Build, followed by performance.
Yeah, can't wait.
Hey everyone, this is Build, and I'm your host, Brittany Jones-Cooper. If you don't know the name Sky Katz, you will soon enough. The 13-year-old rapper and actor first wowed judges with her freestyle skills on America's Got Talent. And today, she's going to perform her first single, Fallback. She's also here to talk about her role as Tess in Season 2 of Disney Channel's hit show, Raven's Home. Let's take a look.
Hey, what are you working on? Finding that falcon, saving that money.
Check you out.
Find that falcon, find that falcon, find that falcon.
If I just found out my mom and brother both have visions, I'd be a little bummed. But not you.
Nope, not me.
Hey, it's okay not to be okay, right?
Really, Tess, I'm fine.
Nia, come on. It's me.
Look, I guess I'm just not having the best day, okay? This morning, Booker and I were on the same team, trying to spend the money, find the money, hide the money. And now he's part of this psychic duo, and I'm getting yelled at by Weird Stanley.
I heard that.
Remind me to close that window.
You think you had a bad day? I got dunked on by somebody's mother. You know how much street cred I lost? That's the first smile I've seen out of you all day. Glad my pain could cheer you up.
You're my best friend, Tess. You always cheer me up. Thank you.
I just stepped in some dog poo.
Ah, that reminds me.
Yeah. I'll let you, yeah.
Everyone put your hands together for Sky Katz.
Hey, that's me.
That's you. Welcome, Sky. How you doing today?
Thank you. I'm doing great. How could I not? We're at Build AOL.
And look at these shoes. Can we just show these off real quick? They are so cute.
Thank you.
Maybe I can borrow them later if we wear the same.
What size are you?
It's probably too big. It's
All
fine.
right, so no.
We'll not talk about it. So this show, Raven's Home, is super nostalgic for me because I grew up watching That's So Raven. And so what is it like for you to be a part of something that is so iconic?
Iconic. I was just about to use that. My siblings, they've always watched That's So Raven. So any show that I'd be on, they'd obviously freak out. But it being a spinoff of That's So Raven, we were all so much more hyped than we'd be if it was anything. So I'm really honored and glad that I could be a part of something so cool.
Yeah, and I got to watch a couple of episodes, and it really holds up. I mean, it is so much fun. It's it definitely takes from That's So Raven with the them seeing the future, but it's super modern and fun.
And also, there's still, people always ask when I tell them that, if they've never heard of it, that there's a new That's So Raven. They're like, is anybody from the old cast on? And I'm like, yes, we have the Raven, and we have Chelsea, so.
What is it like working with Raven?
Working with Raven, I learned so many new things from her. If it's not her telling me, I note things in my head from watching her. She's so funny with physical comedy. She's been doing it for so long, so I take notes and try to learn as much as I can from her.
Yeah, she literally throws her body around. I saw her throw herself over a couch.
I'm
like,
are you okay? Are you good?
I'm like, I'm her age and that would hurt me.
Yeah, me too, and I'm younger.
Yeah, you mentioned your age, you're so young. Raven obviously got into the game when she was super young. What advice has she given you, if any, just about how to navigate Hollywood and the Disney Channel and all of those pressures?
Well, basically, she said, make yourself proud and don't try to make anyone else proud. Do it for you and don't do it for anyone else. It should make you happy.
That's really good advice.
Thank you. I try.
Yeah. And what is it like working with some of the other casts here? We've got Isaac,
Yes.
Navia, right?
Yeah, well, you see we're all clearly a little uncomfortable. It's very small. But yeah, they're all my best friends. We're there for each other, as you saw in that little clip, in real life and not in real life. Yeah, but we're all so supportive of each other, so it's really cool to have that family.
I would imagine the days get pretty long sometimes on set. So what do you guys
Very.
do to just like lighten it up and have fun?
The other day, so there's this thing called the catwalk on every stage. It's where they put all the lights up, and it's like, we were like, is this wood okay to be walking on? So we tried climbing a ladder, and somebody caught us. So they walked us to like the stairs to actually get a safe thing. So after hours, since we were getting really bored, we like went over the whole stage, and it was beautiful.
What is it like having other people on set that are your age? Because I would imagine if you were like the only child actor,
it definitely
that would be
get
kinda
hard.
tough.
Yeah, it could definitely get hard, but we could all relate to each other in different ways. And same with the adults. Everyone has their own connections and bonds and stuff. So yeah, it's really cool having them there for you and the same experiences and stuff, and making new experiences with you.
Of course, school is always a question. How the heck do you balance acting and school and music?
Well, everyone on set knows how important all of those things are to all of us. So they make sure it's definitely a huge priority. We come in early in the morning to get school done, and then we'll go on set, rehearse and stuff. And in between, if there's a question we could fix up on our tests and all that, our teacher will help us. So it's definitely number one. School's a priority, I promise. Trust me.
So if you do school in the morning, break, and then you have to go back?
And then we have to go back, but it's worth it, because I'll look back and I'll be like, you know what? I was avoiding my teacher, but I really should have gotten that question. So it's really important.
So what I didn't realize is that America's Got Talent is when we first saw you, really.
It is when you first saw me. No one really realizes
Yeah.
that. I'll have people comment on my pictures, like, it's so cool to see you grow. Like, I've been with you since then. I'm like, thank you. Like, that's really, I appreciate it.
So take me back to that experience now, looking back since it's been a little while. Can you even process kind of how big that moment was for you?
I will never, ever forget it. I don't care how old I get. But like how I used to watch That's So Raven, I used to watch America's Got Talent all the time. And I'll tell you how the audition process was for America's Got Talent. I used to always watch it, and I used to always send in tapes to American Idol, Ellen, not thinking anything of it, not thinking anything would happen. I put on my J's, Elite socks, a snapback hat, and wrapped some Biggie Smalls, and sent in a tape. And not thinking anything would happen at all. My dad's on the way to work, gets a phone call. Hey, this is a producer from America's Got Talent. He's like, no, you're my friend, stop messing with me. She's like, no, please come out to California. We want to have you audition. And that's how it all started.
I want to know how a little girl with pigtails starts rapping Biggie, though. Like, take me down that path. Where did that journey start?
East Coast, obviously, where I'm from, New York, where we are right now. But my parents grew up in Queens. So he's a god to everyone, mostly growing up in Queens. Yeah, most people come out of the womb crying. I came out rapping Juicy, so that's how it went down.
And when did you first kind of start, like, rapping and being like, oh, I can really do this?
Well, I can really perform. Was that one of my siblings' birthday parties as their friends? I don't really know, like, the exact thing, but I heard a Nicki song, and I was like, I went up to the DJ, can I please have the microphone? Like, I want to kill this song. I need to show everyone how much I love it. And I went up, and as I'm performing, I, like, really was feeling it, and I was like, I want to do this forever. It really gives me a good feeling.
Yeah. So, you've got so many different talents. Your basketball skills are kind of next level. Like, I didn't really know that you could handle the ball like that.
you.
So when did that start?
Well, my brother, when he tried being athletic, didn't work out, whatever. When he tried being athletic at one of his basketball practices, I was always on the sideline doing the spider since second grade. Like, I was always, in second grade is when a league started. The coach saw how I played, and he had me scrimmage with them, and because during their water breaks, I would always play. So then he started a league, actually, with people my age, so I wasn't just playing with sixth graders all the time when I was in third. So then he started a league, and then he still has that league for people my age. So I inspired him, and he inspired me. But yeah, that's where that started, and I still always play with that team and with other teams as well.
It seems like the physical part is really important for you. Like, I looked on your Instagram, and you're skateboarding, you're running, you're playing ball. So why is, like, that activity so important for you?
Because I really like to stay fit. Mostly having my dogs is a big part of it. I know it sounds silly and stuff, but if you have dogs or love dogs, you will totally relate and understand. But I'm always playing outside of them, and they have 4 legs. How are you beating me in a race? So they definitely inspire me. My dad does as well. He's like 46 or something and still can beat me in a race as well. So it's people who I look up to and dogs who I look up to, making me want to be a better version of myself in everything I do.
What I love is it's also like you're able to kind of fuse all of your loves. Like a lot of people might tell you, well, you got to pick one thing, right? So why do you sort of are like doing everything?
Well, basketball and rap and acting, it's kind of like Cardi B with her baby. Like no one told her she could balance it, but she is and she can, just like I can. If you prioritize and make time for everything and know what's special to you, then it will work. If you tell yourself it'll work, it will. If you tell yourself it won't, then it won't.
Speaking of Cardi B, what rappers out there do you sort of emulate?
What other rappers out there do I look up to? Well, Nicki Minaj is my number one. Nicki, J. Cole, I love Kendrick, but I don't have anything against any of them. I love them all. So Nicki is my number one.
Yeah. So let's talk about your music.
Okay,
all right.
Let's go.
So take me through the process of making Fallback.
Fallback, okay. So whenever I go to the studio, I walk in, we're like, okay, what is this song going to be about? And I was like, this one, I want to be kind of a humble brag. I want to be bragging because that's kind of a little bit of rap. But I also want to stay humble so people can understand that I'm actually sweet and don't just rap about cars and chains and all that stuff. So I was like, let's make it a humble brag, how I can fall back to reality no matter what happens in life or no matter whatever I do. So then that's just kind of how it happened. We wrote on from there. The beat came out, everything, and it just all came together. And 2 days before the video, I was like, I want to give people a visual. Like, I want to show them, like, behind the scenes of how music videos come together, because they just see one and they don't always see the other. So I was like, get me behind the scenes. And they were like, you want to make a set of behind the scenes? I'm like, no, actually, get behind the scenes. And I looked up a place, and I was like, this is perfect. Because it had a whole light mirror. If you've seen the video, it has like one of those makeup mirrors that you see sometimes. It had lights and stuff. And I was like, I want to go there. So we called up the place, and we're like, we are coming in 2 days. We want to give people a little music video for this. So then I filmed it. I didn't film it, but then we filmed it. I directed it, and I styled it as well because it was also rushed. And that's how the music video came together, and that's also how the song came together.
So when it comes to writing, do you do it with somebody else? Like, how do you sort of come up with, like, the lyrics?
It's always collaborative efforts, and hopefully one day I will be able to write 100% of it. But I'm not going to front acting like I do 100% of it, but it's definitely collaborative effort. I have a huge part in that. But it kind of came together. I just think, what did I do this morning? I think of things I experienced and other kids experience so they can listen to it and be like, oh, shoot, I did that same thing. So that's how, because I always mention how I play basketball in my songs. Sometimes I'll sometimes mention the freestyles, like rappers I like and those type of things, you know.
And are you going to work on a full album?
Oh, that is coming. Don't worry, that is coming. But for now, we're just going to drop a few singles coming up. I don't know when it's going to drop, but just know it is in the works. I have a song I'm releasing with another Disney star. I'm not going to say which one, but just know that.
But you should just tell me.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. I would tell you private, but, you know, there's a lot of people here, and there's a camera, so let's not.
Oh, that's amazing. I can't wait to hear the full thing because I think it's going to be.
Thank you. Me too.
Really
I haven't
fun.
even heard the finished version, so both of us.
Yeah, so I mean, you really have so many options open for you. What are you kind of hoping, you know, if you look at the next 5 years, do you want to get into movies or do you want to focus on TV or music? Where do you maybe kind of want to like
I want to focus on everything just like I am now, but I want to do, I don't mean bigger projects bigger than this, but I want to do other big projects. Like I definitely acting-wise, I want to be in movies, and rapping-wise, music-wise, I want to tour one day with someone, and just, yeah, I want to do everything the best I can in all the things that I'm going to do. So I'm reaching for the stars and everything.
Who would be your dream collaborator music-wise and then acting-wise?
Acting-wise, Selena Gomez, acting-wise. I love her. Who else loves Selena Gomez? Make some noise if you love Selena Gomez. She's here like, yes, me too. That's definitely acting-wise. Music-wise, I would want to collab with, since I love Nicki so much, I can't say anyone else. That's just like not loyal to me or her. I can't do that. I know she's not listening, but I'm with her in spirit.
You have to go with Nicki. I don't sing. I wish I could, but my dream would be SZA. And I saw you had a picture with her on your Insta, and I was so jealous.
Oh my God, yes.
She's so
satisfied through the weekend.
She's so
Love
good.
her.
All right. Well, I think now's a good time because I know we have some fans of yours in the audience.
Let's
to
go.
grab a couple of questions.
Oh, some questions.
First of all, I love you so much and you inspire me.
Oh, thank you.
How did you continue your dream to become you?
To become me, continuing my dreams. Well, I always, like I said, I always did things on my own. Because sometimes if you want to make something happen, you got to do it yourself. So I definitely, since like I sent in that America's Got Talent tape, I always push myself, and like I do with working out, I always push myself. So making me, like I always push myself to be better. So you just have to keep pushing, even if you think you can't. You just always have to do your best at whatever you're doing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you do in your downtime?
In my downtime? What downtime?
That's why I'm
Say that.
asking.
What downtime? No, but I hang with friends, family, really important. I always come to the city. Basketball, obviously. That's honestly in my downtime. I do what I love, and it's everything I do in my uptime.
I love that. Next question.
Hi. So you were talking about your inspirations in terms of rappers, but I was wondering if there were any sort of up and coming, maybe underrated rappers that you'd like to give a shout out to.
Oh my God, 100%. His name is Odyssey. I think that's how you pronounce it. He kind of goes political a little bit, and he is an amazing lyricist and makes music for himself. Like Raven told me, do what you do for yourself. He makes music for himself and doesn't try to follow styles that are out there. So, yeah, I really look up to him, and he definitely inspires me. I reached out to him on Instagram the other day, and he answered, and I was totally fangirling, and I'm sure he's not used to that because he's up and coming. So I definitely look up to him because he's amazing and loves what he does and makes it amazing.
Well, if you guys want to see more of Sky, you can check out Raven's Home
Yes.
on the Disney Channel. Give it up for Sky Katz.
Woo!